Anime is so fucking interesting, bro. Like, I am just sitting here in bed and I'm literally just enjoying this anime. I'm watching Black Clover currently right now. I had watched it like I wanna say years, but it's not like a few years. It's probably like a few months, maybe a year and a few months back. But I never really got through to it because at the time, I wasn't really I guess I just didn't have the eyes for it because it felt like it was a boring thing for me to watch back then. And yeah, I just never watched it through. And now I'm watching it, bro. And one thing that I'm noticing is I'm now paying more attention to the personality archetypes, bro. Like the personality archetypes, basically the traits of the protagonist and the antagonist in the anime. One thing obviously that is very true is it's usually the same kind of archetype of like a personality trait. You usually either get something like a Naruto where you have this stubborn boy, super energetic, loves to eat, super impulsive, says whatever is on his mind, does whatever is on his mind, is just a complete degenerate, right? And then you have the opposite of that, which is Sasuke, the cool, calm, detached, what we would call nonchalant, the one who's purpose driven. And most of the time they are usually like revenge driven, or rather, damn, there's a crazy noise outside. But usually the calm archetypes are usually like driven by something negative. For example, in this case, Sasuke, he's driven by seeking revenge for the murder of his family and the village, so basically towards his brother Itachi. And yeah, that is what drives him, right? But he is driven by weakness because he's constantly acknowledging the fact that he wants revenge. He's acknowledging the fact that he was weak and he needs to prove himself that he is stronger, which inevitably will come back again, the fact that he is weak once he meet his opponent. Whether when on the other hand, Naruto doesn't have that type of belief. He doesn't believe he's weak, or rather, if he does, he had many of those beliefs or those suggestions before, and he had to overcome them each and every single time. So to him, he does believe he can literally overcome anything. That's just what I think. But now with this anime that I'm watching, bro, you have Asta. Asta is sort of like a Naruto archetype, the super energetic, super, chill, not chilled, like does whatever he wants, says whatever he wants. Like, he's the guy that, basically people love to have him around. Well, his family loves him because he's always just energetic. He's always doing some shit. He's always up to some shit. He makes them laugh. He's the clown archetype, basically. Free spirited, doesn't really care about stuff. And then you have Yuno, which is basically his like orphan brother. They're not related. They are not related, but they grew up together. So Yuno is this now tall, handsome, no glaze or whatever, no homo, but he's so calm, bro. He's the nonchalant, detached, but super driven. But one thing that I see for is he got his strength through Asta, because Asta is the type that never gives up. He has a strong belief, which is kind of crazy and absurd, that anyone can become anything that they want as long as they never give up on it. That's literally, if I could sum up the core driving belief system of Asta, is exactly this. Anyone can become or achieve anything in their life, in their entire life, as long as they do not give up. That's literally it. That's why he has the goal to become the Wizard King. in the anime. That's his ultimate goal, to become the Wizard King, and he knows that he's gonna become the Wizard King because he knows he is not gonna give up. Why does he know that? It's because he has gone through many fucked up shit that would break the average person, but because he had that mentality where that anything can be his as long as he doesn't quit, as long as he doesn't give up. So he never did give up on those situations, and he eventually prevailed. Hence that belief was constantly reinforced, and that's how he became who he is. Whereas on the other hand, was the crybaby. He was always crying. He was the fragile, not really active. He wasn't really a fighter, a go-getter like that. He was more the conservative, shy, quiet type. But then he was always being protected by Asta, and he once when I don't want to really get into the anime, bro. Like, if you haven't watched the anime, just go watch the anime. So he decided, at this one time, he got mugged, he got robbed with his most prized necklace. They robbed him, and then as Asta came to the rescue, he fought back. He got bruised. He was bruised pretty bad, and was crying, over Asta and everything, thanking him that, he's constantly coming there to save his ass. And he got told then, that he definitely can be whatever you are. I can't remember quite clearly, bro, but that's why I'm like, you gotta go watch the anime yourself if you're just interested if you're interested into anime, that is. But it's not a must. But yeah, like, this event happened, they were still young, and at that point made the decision that he will never cry again. But from that day, he never cried. He changed, bro. He never showed any sort of emotion. I feel like he went into his mind deep enough to the point where he couldn't allow any weakness for himself any longer. And every time Asta was around, that was his constant reminder that he cannot be weak. Because they are literally the same age and whatever. So, like, that's the basic archetypes of the anime. They are basically the main characteristics or characters of the anime. And I'm just watching this, and I'm just going through these archetypes, and I'm like, damn, bro, I wonder who's gonna become the Wizard King first. Because so far they still on the right path. Both of them are extremely strong, extremely powerful. One has intense magic power, one doesn't have. But like I said, I don't want to make this a breakdown of a fucking anime, bro. What the fuck? Like I said, bro, I'm just watching it, and I'm just breaking down, or just being hyper aware of the archetypes. And I don't know, bro, I just can't help but just reflect on me, reflect on myself. Because today I had a meal, a decent meal. I was obviously extremely hungry and shit, and I eventually ended up buying some fucking biscuits. And yeah, bro, I mean, at this point, you already know I'm not supposed to be fucking having sugar, bro. And I fucking did that, bro. I ate those motherfuckers. Like, even now, I had thoughts of getting myself chips and shit, but I'm like, nah, bro, I still gotta do my fucking abs workout, bro. And I'm like, shit, I don't want to go a day without doing something. And I'm like, yeah, fuck this. But I'm now watching anime, and I said, like, I can't help myself but just look at my archetype, bro. I'm like, fuck, I'm such a loser, bro. Like, not like, okay, a loser, because a loser is a vague word, like, but it's true, dog. Like, I keep losing, I keep losing to the promises that I set for myself. I said to myself, I'm gonna eat this much each and every single day. I do not. I lose that battle. I said I'm not gonna eat such. I lose that battle. I'm a loser in that sense, not in a sense where I'm just beating myself down for no reason, but I'm a loser, bro. I can't help myself. I'm just a loser. And I feel like, okay, of course I'm gonna feel like it. I feel like a loser. I don't really feel like I have a strong will, but it makes sense because I've never really followed through, bro. I've done these videos, but then even though I make these videos, they don't really do much. Like, it's only just these few minutes where I get to talk and try to be conscious, but then I go back into my life, and then I just continue doing some degenerate shit. But now the danger is I go back to doing this stuff feeling even the more convicted. Okay, not convicted, but more compelled, or rather I go to those things. Obviously it's not degenerate stuff, but I'll be watching some content most of the day. Like today, I've been watching anime for like I think 5 hours right now. I think, but I feel good, because I know that I've done the things that I need to do. I need to do in the day. But then, I guess what I'm trying to say is that I'm nowhere near where I actually want to be, bro. And honestly, it hurts. It hurts, bro. Like, because you do have these times, these moments in your day where you speak, to yourself, speak on a microphone, speak with yourself, and whoever's listening on the other end, on the other side of this. And you truly believe that this is making a difference because it's out there. It's something that you do. But honestly, what does this do, bro? Well, like, what am I doing right now, actually? It's like I'm journaling, basically. I'm writing down things I'm writing down 3 things, to be fair. 1, I am talking about the experiences that I've had in the past, because right now is the present moment, and everything before now, even just a second ago, is the past, and that's just facts. So right now, I only do 3 things in this platform. I only speak about the past. I speak about first of all, let me just clarify. I speak about my past experiences. So I'll talk about things that I've done, which is actions in the past. I'll talk about thoughts that I've had in the past, and everything else in between, right? And then 2, I will speak about the future. So I'll speak about things that I want to do or I'm yet to do in the future, and I'll speak about the thoughts, that I want to embody, or other things that are more on the mental realm that I want to start embodying for the future. So that could be anything like being more disciplined, or that's like action, but as well mental wise, like you get the idea. But when it comes to I only can speak about those things. It's only the past and the future, because there's nothing about the present. Because in the present moment right now, this is what I'm doing. Alright, so the only thing that is there about the present is exactly what I'm doing. And the craziest thing is, this is the only time that exists. This is the only time that exists. This moment right here, the present moment. The past is long gone, bruh. The future never comes. The only moment is this. But it's crazy that we look back into the past and we look into our failures, our shortcomings, and we feel these negative emotions. But it's already past. And then we look into the future and we get anxious. We don't really know how it's going, or we get excited because we've made plans and we have goals and this, but it never comes. And the only time that we never really pay attention to is the fucking present. We are never really present, dog, in the present moment. Honestly, this is the only moment in time that we ever live in, and yet we are never in this moment in time. We are always either in the past or in the future, and that's just fucked up. And I say this because I make these videos and I say to myself, fuck, I need to be aware before I eat tomorrow, because I want to eat a small portion, and if I'm overwhelmed by something, whatever, this and that, X and this, I want to do a quick breathing exercise, or I want to get back. If I'm tired, I want to fall asleep, take a nap, then come back feeling refreshed, and then be at a clear state of mind where I'm able to think clearly of the things that I want to do in that present moment. But then guess what? Once I am in the present moment of that day, like today, I'm never there. Even in the present moment, I'm thinking of what must I do next. Like I'll be chilling in the bed and I'm like, okay, what do I want to do next? I'm never, even the way that I speak to myself in my head, it's never okay. Right now, I am doing this. I've finished this, I'm doing this. It's never like that, dog. It's always okay, we're gonna do this later. We're gonna do that in the next hour. Or we did that already today. We have this and that to do. It's never in the present tense, bro. Even my mental dialogues are never in the present tense. And what hurts me the most is I only realize when I'm making these videos, bro, that I'm literally zoned out the rest of the day, bro. Like completely, I'm always zoned out. I'm never in the present moment, bro. And it hurts, bro. I'm not gonna lie, cause it's like, fuck. Am I even doing shit, bro? Like what the fuck? Like what the fuck is the point of me even doing these videos? Because like truly, truly, the only thing that matters is for me to be tapping into the present moment, to be present. But then once you are present, you begin to feel whatever emotional state you are in. You are influenced by your emotional state. You are influenced by your thoughts. You are influenced by your past, experiences on that day, as you are well influenced by your future aspirations. Everything all at once. Even if you are in the present, you are never in the fucking present. It's fucked up, bro. It's fucked up, bro. It's honestly fucked up. It's so fucked up, bro. But I guess the fact that I had this thought, manifested into my consciousness. I mean, not like I had that thought, because like I said, I was just watching anime and I just went to this fucking app to record my voice basically, and I just went into flow state and I just started yapping and I ended up here. And I don't want to make this a 20 fucking minute long video, bro, but I feel like I still got more to talk about. But nah, bro, I might just end up talking about some other shit right now, and I don't want to do that. Yeah, bro, it's fucked. I'm cooked. We are all cooked, bro. We are all fucking cooked. I ain't gonna lie to you. We are cooked. We are in literally the pots of hell, bro. Down deep in the pits, fucking cooking in the fucking lava, bro. I'm telling you. And honestly, it's fucking crazy because I do not see a way out. I honestly do not see a way out, because the weight of the present moment is heavy, because it is dragged by the past and it is crushed by the future. And there's emotions, there's thoughts in that moment, there's fuck bro. Sometimes I just feel like it would have been easier if we were just robots, dog, and you would just been able to just tune everything out, like fucking erase data and just log in, like literally have a button switch where you can literally just click it and then you're literally in the present moment, and that's it. Like a fucking AI surveillance. Like you're completely in the fucking present. You're able to pick up on everything that's happening right now, and you're not having thoughts that are leading you constantly somewhere you don't even wanna go. You get me? But yeah, man, it's fucked. It's cooked. Bro, I don't know how the fuck did I even get here, in terms of like the thought process, the thought pattern, the conversation in general, but I'm glad I did. Well, at least I think I am, because I feel like I've let out, something real, I guess. I don't know. I'm still yapping, bro. I need to fucking shut up, bro. I'm still yapping, bro. Like, the fuck? Look, bro. I don't know, bro. I honestly don't know, bro. Because I can't like say be in the present moment. Like, what the fuck? How do you even do that? Because you constantly get pulled, dog, to many. There's a lot, and it's not like it's some degenerate stuff. Like you get pulled, your attention, you direct it to your classes, because it's important. You direct your attention to the things that you do in your day-to-day life. You direct your attention to many things, bro. Like, it feels impossible to constantly be present, dog. It feels absolutely impossible. And fuck, it's getting louder, bro. I might have to end this video right here. Cheers, dog. I'ma catch y'all on the next. Shout out.